Well, hello everyone, TheOntarioGardener here, back with a brand new series of Factorio. And as the title says, we're going to try a ribbon world. Now, I have some mods which I'll go over real quickly. We're Afraid of the Dark, Auto Deconstruct, Train Painters, Bottleneck, your base mods, of course, Companion Drones. Now, I also have, down here, I have nanobots, but I'm going to try my companion bots. Command drones. Wally uses this. A lot of these settings are from him. Right now, Wally1169, he's doing a very good Ribbon World map, and I'm going to give Ribbon World a shot as well. You saw with two companion drones, and we'll see if these work good enough. If not, we'll switch out for nanobots. Not a big deal. Disco signs. A lot of these are quality of life things. Even distribution is a nice mod. Fluid wagon. These are different colors. Hell mod, which is what you can use to plan out your factory a bit more. Max rate calculator, which is something good. I have to keep remembering this is Shift N. Basically, you put up a whole set of, say, a whole bunch of smelters, and you hover and you drag a box around them, and it'll tell you what the max rate is based on what it is. If you have modules, beaconed, etc., etc. If you don't, well, then it won't tell you that. Run speed toggle, which I will never do without. I love run speed toggle. I don't find it breaking game at all. It basically just runs faster when you want to run faster. Instead of having to, I'm not good with the car, I don't do tanks, etc., etc. So stone water well, so we don't have to deal with much with water. It's a big pain in the butt. We have train trails, vehicle snap, zoom out, so you can zoom out a bit more. So that's that. So let's jump right in here. I actually do have a seed that I like, that I found. So we're going to do, obviously, free play, of course, and we're going to go to preview right away, and I want to type in the seed. This is one that I searched through a bunch of them. I just like it due to the starting area. You actually have to go to Ribbon World, by the way. So, or Ribbon World, and now we have that. So the reason why is because your starting area right here. Let's see, 428515363. This your starting area is actually pretty good with resources. You have a little bit of coal at the bottom. You have coal here. You have a big patch of iron. You have 2 copper, which is fine, and you have some stone. The other ones, like, they're way far away. But let's first get into what we're going to do. I'm going to leave the height at default 128. Always turn your queue on. No pollution, because we don't play with biters. I find ever since biters do not drop alien goo anymore that you use for alien science, I find them just a nuisance, so there's no point. We're going to turn off cliffs because they're stupid. We're going to also turn off water, so you can never get rid of water 100%. This is weird. I wonder if there's something, if there's stone inside of that? That's a weird looking thing. Generation. You're always going to get some water, even if you have water turned off. Trees, we'll turn them down a bit. We're not going to need tons of trees. We need some, of course, and then obviously your moisture, turn that down and bias up. Or we turn bias down, and we'll turn it maybe here, and then terrain types, and go back here. I like having more of desert, which I guess would be more of, what, this? No, it would be more this way then, right? There we go. I like more desert. I just find it nicer to build on, personally. So we'll do something like a little bit of greenery. How's that? I think that's okay. I like a little bit of greenery. No cliffs. Again, I know they added cliffs, but unless you're using it for defense, there's no point. And then here, let's go to resources. I'm going to leave these pretty much as default. I can actually turn some of these resources down a little bit. I mean, one notch. You don't need that much uranium. Crude oil we can turn down. So basically, when you have a seed, where your patches are that you can see right off the bat, that doesn't change when you mess with these too much. We have oil all the way out here, which that's pretty far out, actually. So maybe we can put our crude up a little bit. Richness we can leave kind of default. So we have copper here. These will be outposts. And then over here we have more copper. And then we have oil here. And then we can only see so far. So the idea behind this is that we're going to have our bus going this way, our main bus. You can do a bus with Ribbon World. Our main bus going this way. We're producing all of our products. And then we'll have, because basically the way you do these type of maps, you basically have trains running at the top and running at the bottom, and then connecting in the middle. And they're plenty wide enough to put in, train stackers and stuff like that. So I have some ideas how I want to do it. Over here, obviously, we'll have our big, copper and iron smelting over here. We'll have our big train network. I mean, maybe even right here, over here. And then here we'll have our bus. And then as we expand, we'll have oil out here and different things this way. Since we don't have any biters, it kind of doesn't matter that much, right? So we're going to keep on keep on rolling with that. So I think we have everything set up. We have our trees set up, no enemies because I don't like biters anyway. Cliffs are turned off. Nope, there's no point to have pollution turned on because unless you're having biters, pollution is irrelevant. Everything else is going to stay as your normal difficulty. Research queue, I always have it on always. You have to make sure you change that before you start the game because otherwise you can't change it mid-game. And I think after you beat the game the first time, this does unlock. Normally it's this. Once you launch a rocket, then you can have the queue available, but I always like having it on always. Resources we're going to leave as is. Uranium isn't even on the map, but we're not anywhere near uranium. Maybe we can put it up one notch. It doesn't really matter. I don't know if it would even show here. I think we're good here. The sides is fine. Maybe you'll bump the sides up of these just slightly because we may start going into something with cold liquefaction as time goes on. We'll see. And basically it just bumps those up. So let's just jump right in to the game and we'll get started. Your starting Factorio is always a fun thing to do. Up here is your rate count, your planner, and then this is your module inserter. Oh, that I should mess with a little bit more. All right, here we have our companion. We're going to just skip this. We don't really need this at all, honestly. So we can zoom out a little bit more than normal with the, I'm always turn run speed toggle. It's F6. This is, okay, so this is your normal running level 1, and this is level 3, which is just ridiculously fast. I like leaving it on level 2, especially in the beginning. Unfortunately, this, and you can't use boss to clear this crap because it doesn't work. So we're going to get rid of all this stuff. I don't really actually want to have 4. I don't want to have 4 quick bars. 3 is fine. And then down here are some things that you can change. Your visualization, tips and tricks, off, arrows, fuzzy search, which I'm not sure what does that do. More efficient matching, quick bars with clicking, items, and blah 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 blah. You can change these as you like, of course. I'll confirm that, and then we'll just go back to here. So what we want to do is you want to clear out all this stuff because it's basically literally right on top of our right on top of our building site. We can get rid of this, and all right, let's just get rid of it. I think that's the last one we have to really mess with. And then we have this here. So what we can do, the companion drones, what they're good for is they will clear forests out, of course, like that. And now the question is, do we have any big rocks around here? We have a little bit down here, and here we have a bunch. The drones will obviously take care of those as well. And they can be finicky. I know I've seen Wally use these, and they can get a little bit finicky. Let's see if we turn our master sounds up just a little bit for you guys. Some of you guys like having sounds, some don't, and that's okay. And they're going to basically go through and they're just going to take out all of this stuff. You can filter this stuff eventually. Sometimes they get a bit finicky. I know on Wally's stream, he has, I think, like 8 or 10 or 12 of these at this point, and they're very not good. Like, some of them don't. I'm going to turn all this off. This is the default. But what I'm going to do is just to get started, put this down here and put this one here. And then we don't have any, we have tons of stone, which that means we can start building tons of these. We can start our first one. Typically, you always want to put your first one here, and then we don't have any coal. Oh, we seriously only have one. Oh, right, because that's why you have to turn that off, because if not, you'll put the trash in here, and we don't want trash. So that one's going to go there. We need to get a little bit more wood to get this going, because I got rid of the wood. That's why you want to take this off, at least in the beginning. Actually, oh, I know what's happening. The drones are actually taking the wood, because they'll take wood for themselves first to fuel up. So we'll just put wood down here because that's what we have. And if you do control click, it'll split basically what you have. Alt mode, of course, will basically turn your, well, alt mode on. So down here, make max rate calculator. I want to turn, we can actually get rid of, what can we get rid of here? We can get rid of, what is this one? These are blueprint books, exoskeleton, roboports. We can actually probably just turn the import string. We can turn import string off, and we can turn max rate on. I'm not sure why I couldn't have. I think it's just you can't have more things. So basically, what the max rate does, you click this and you drag over this. So basically, it's going to tell you with this setup right now, the rate is 18 per minute. We can do per second, which doesn't really matter. We can just do per minute. It always resets it, which is a pain. So basically right now, per machine is 15. So basically we can do 15 per minute and we can do 18 per minute. This doesn't really tell you anything that's worthwhile. And then obviously control left click will do that. Or we can get a couple more of these made. I want to bring the smelters down here. That, and then I have it set up where you hit Q will double up what you have. There we go. And then we're just going to sit and wait, basically. So while this is doing that, what I want to do is I want to make... iron is the name of the game right away. I mean, you need to have iron. Without having iron, you get nothing. I don't think any of these have iron in it. No, they don't. And that's okay, though. It's always slow going in the beginning. And you can ghost prints here. Because we have the bots, the ghosts, like they will put things in it as needed, of course. And we can collect all this stuff up. We can build a few more, and then we're going to always need ABC, always be crafting. So now the bots will automatically put things in here, and we just have to do a little bit of clicking, and there we go. Now our coal is here, so the next couple things I want to get set up with, can we do another one, is I want to get coal going, and basically, well, it's good. We're going to get the other one. It should put the second one in. Oh, it's going to not do it that way, will it? And we're out of wood already, which is not good. We can just do a little bit. What took it all? Something took all the wood, didn't it? This one did. We can just take that out and just go a couple in there. Take this, put a couple. Oh, do that, and then this one should make. I'm gonna stand on here so it puts it in this one first instead of it putting it in. There we go. That's what we want. And we just kind of get our coal. Now we can get coal eventually because wood is very, very inefficient. You want to get coal as quickly as you can to start feeding things. It's much more, this is 2 megajoules and coal has 4. It's double the amount, which is, super, super good for us. We can make 6 more of these, which is great. We want to start working on stone as well. So we can do a couple, we can just do a couple boxes. And then the way to get this is if you middle mouse click and you can select what you want. So we can already kind of pre-do some of these a little bit. Put that going to be in there. Etc, etc. There we go. And then we have, how much coal do we have? All right, we have tons of these now. So I like to loop these like this, and then we just turn. Now when R rotates, these will feed into each other, of course. We should start collecting a bunch more coal, which is great for us. And we just have to keep collecting. These will feed each other, so it's not really a big deal with that. And eventually they will all back up with things. So down here, what I want to do is I want to make. Or can we make a couple more? We can make 6 more. Might as well make all of them. So right click. So left click creates 1. Right click creates 5. And shift left click creates, well, all of them basically. All the ones that you can. I should do long reach. That would be helpful. So I want to do the rest of these. And we need stone now. So what I want to do is I want to just feed. We need a lot of stone. So we'll do something like this. This may be a bit overkill. I don't think it is, honestly. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I need to. So as long as you have to for this to work, you have to click outside of it. You can't click on one and then try to do one like when you're inserting that way. And then this will keep collecting, and we want to keep making some more. And this is going to collect all the stone we're going to need. Well, not all the stone. It'll make a lot of stone, but not all the stone we're going to need. And turn that one that way. And there we go. They'll feed each other. So I want to do. There's 171 there. We can do a couple more of each of these. Something like that would be okay. And then let's just do something like this. There we go. Perfectly perfect. Take all this out. ABC, always be crafting. So the next thing we want to start working on now. The thing is that we do actually have water up here. As far as where we're going to put our power, it might be a good idea just to put it up here, honestly. And I saw Wally do this, so we need. What do we need for that? We need a bunch of things. So I'm not going to make it quite yet. And all that. So we need this, one of these, and then we're gonna need an offshore pump. So we have to start. We need a little bit of copper. This should be sufficient for what we need, and we come in here and collect all of this. Why is that paused? What? Oh, it's because that one's collecting. Okay. We can't run it that way then. Because right, we can't run it that way. That's okay. We can. We'll just run these this way. Yeah, so you saw what it was there, right? It basically we're getting into having iron, and we're gonna end up having a mixed belt or a mixed smelter, and we don't want mixes. So down here we got rid of all of our coal. That's the problem with doing it like that. You can just pair them up like this, which works just as good. All right, we'll load these up with that. Not a lot, of course. So we have to get that, and then always be crafting. So I want to do 2 more of these. And 1 more of those. The offshore pump, we need that. And we need tons of Oh, we don't have any copper, right? So that's the other issue. We can actually do, let's just do 2 more of these. I think that would be fun. We don't have any more coal. This is a bit wonky, the coal setup here. But we're fine. Oh, I don't want to do that. You have to take it. You always have to hit control outside of where you're at. Otherwise, it won't. 4 may be overkill, honestly. Let's just do another. We can do another one here. Collect all of this. And then we can just do a little bit like that. So what I want to do is I want to make tons more power poles. We're going to need a couple of these. And then we're going to need a bunch of belts. And another one of these. And that should be good. Actually, I want to take, this is going to be the burner inserters. Burner inserters are really, really good. We add a fuel already. Yeah, it's okay. There. We can take that. Dump all that out. So yeah, so they do touch each other a little bit. So it's not the greatest, but it's okay. We can make our offshore pump, I think. No, we need more. We need more iron? No. So here, if I want to get rid of this one, of course. I don't need that. That can go into there. There. Take all of this out. I think this is plenty of miners. I think it's, how many do we actually have here? We have 10. That's a great number. 10. Let's collect all of the coal, of course. Get all of this. Let's load these up a little bit more. Collect all the iron. Now we can make our offshore pump. And then we can start getting into doing, we can make some more power poles, of course. And we'll make a couple sets of these. All right, let's go up here. Remember, trains are going to... Oh, this is going to be a little rough for trains, though. I also want to get my queue up. So we obviously want to work on automation, number 1. Logistics, number 2. We don't do anything with military because we're not doing military. So it doesn't matter. Wall, I mean, we have to do all this eventually. Turrets we don't need. I want to try solar panels. Now, I know solar panels are a bit iffy with this because you don't have tons of space. But I think it's okay. At least to try. We can at least try it. Then we can do this. Then we can do fast inserters. And then we can do steel. And then we can do the steel axe. And then, well, then we're out of things. So I wanted to craft. Can I craft 20 of these? And then actually I want to do. Nope. And you right click down the bottom too. I wish you could change that, by the way. We'll do 2 of these. And then we'll do 10 of these because that's what we need right now. So our offshore pump is done, and let's see where we're going to put this. I guess here for now. And then the way... Now, I saw a video on how to, like, stagger these so it doesn't take up as much space. And I think that's something... I'll put this here. I think that's something that we will do later on. I saw Wally do it, of course. And then we have to do... Where's our piping? And this is just going to... Actually, we don't even need to do that, honestly. We could just do couple of these, plus we don't actually help these. We got to close those off and then do 1 more of these, and then we'll do 10. All right, there we go. So we have enough here like that, and then we have to get a couple belts. So the belts are going to be a bit kind of wonky, but for now I think they will be we'll start it like this. We'll put a box here, and then we'll do our inserters like that. But the problem is we need power poles. 2 power poles can go. We can get rid of wood. Actually, I want to put this here. Get rid of this one, can be coal for now. And then what we'll do is we can load these up with power poles. And we can just drag these down. Just to kind of make a line of them. I'm not sure where exactly we're going to need them. But tons of copper. Tons of these, which is great. So what I want to do is I want to dump half of this. Let's see. Let's go up in here and let's just dump... dump that amount in there, and then we're gonna have power. Now, the good thing with steam engines is they won't run unless you need something. Like, unless there's power being drawn. Power poles don't draw power, so we're out of everything here. That's not very good. All right, so we need to. The first thing we want to start working on is getting, well, some smelting columns obviously up and running. So we can do. Let's do 10 of these, and then we'll do a bunch more of these. And then we also want to make, because automation is what we're going to, where's my lab? Our labs are done. We can actually stick these literally right here for now, and we can just do that. This is manually doing this, which is fine in the beginning. Most of your stuff is going to be manual, you know what I mean? So, excuse me. And I have disco science. So based on what color science is in here, it'll determine what color these are. It's just like a little kind of quality of life. It's just a cool little thing. You know, for me, it's cool, at least. I think it's neat. So we have tons of we have way too many of these. I can't reach all of them. Tons of coal. So the other thing, this is part of, I'm not sure what mod thing it is, but basically when these lights are green, it means they're working. When there's an exclamation point, it means there's something wrong with it. And if they're yellow, it means it's, well, basically means it's full. Let's do something like, oh, I messed up a little bit there. We can do a little bit like that. I think that's going to be fun. Tons of this. There we go. So, we got our first one. Actually, can I make it pause when we do it like that? I just like when research is finished, I like it to pop up just to tell us that it was finished. I don't know exactly where that even is. I'm not really sure if you can do that inside of this somewhere. Can you? There's no mods. This isn't. I don't know. So I kind of want it to pop up saying, "Oh, this is done." But what we unlocked is automation, so we can make a bunch of these. We're gonna put that is gonna go here. So our first thing we have to do, well, there's a bunch of things we have to do first. There's always something first. One is we gotta set up some automation here to start getting. I'm actually gonna stop those. To get some more of assemblers. These are tier 1s, so they're 0.5 crafting speed, which is not a big deal, honestly. And we have miners now, which is great. And then we want to get logistics is the next one. So what I want to do is how many do we need for logistics? We need 15. So we'll handcraft those. So do we have any? We do. So first couple things you want to start working on are little basic things. And for me, the first one I always start with is we need to make some of these too, which that might be a problem. It's fine actually. Sorry, this is gonna make gears. This is gonna make belts, and then we need to have a box here. We can make a bunch more boxes even, so we can just ghost place a lot of these things. If you don't have it, it'll place a ghost in. So we're gonna put one here. And these basically just run off of iron, which is super helpful. We'll put I guess we'll do it like this and do it like that, and then like that, of course. And there we go. So as soon as these get made, which, it'll be a little bit here. So that's going to be that, which is great. And then I also want to set up one to make inserters. So we're going to have to go like this. Actually, no, hold on. We have to make, it's going to have to go like that, I think. So basically, this is going to be making inserters. So we need to make gears, which is going to be here. Again, we can ghost place this down. We can ghost these, this one here, like this. This is going to go like that. So this is going to make iron, and we can place these in now. Oh, where are we at? Sorry, guys, we're all over the place here. There we go. Let's get that started. Then we'll add the other ones as needed, of course. And these will get filled in. We can probably dump in. We don't have much. Geez, we don't have a lot at all. We need some more, tons more iron, tons more coal for everything, tons more stone. You always need stone because we're going to be needing tons and tons of everything. There we go. This is all good. These are good. These have to be topped up a bit. There you go. All right, cool. Is the rest of our science, I think, is finished? So that'll be good for us. And then these will just make as needed. We get a bunch of boxes. So this here is going to be green circuits. Where's our green circuits at? Green circuits, and they need to make copper wire. So we're going to do something like this. Again, like that. And this is going to be, if you don't have any more of these made, we got to make some more. Make some more of these, and then we got to make a bunch more. Oh, we're making belts. Perfecto. That's awesome. Awesome. All right, so that's going to be that, and then we're going to do, this is going to go like this, and then we'll do the same thing with this one like we did with the boxes, because this here has to make copper wire. So we're going to need copper, and then we're going to need, obviously needing, we have a bunch of copper. We can get this started at least. This one here is just going to be iron, which is fine. And just like that, we're out of iron. So this is where we need to start really working on getting some smelting up and running. Our coal, we're burning through all of our coal right now. But I think we're doing okay. Take our stone. It's all ABC. Always be crafting something. And also we can set up a little rig here to, this can actually go here. And this one can go here. And this one can make our science for us. Red science needs copper plate. And it needs gears, basically. So it's pretty simple. This can go like this, this, and then like that. And then we're going to basically put in this and that. And if you stay here and you click on it, hover, it basically takes two iron plate to 1 copper plate. And then we need power, of course. That would be helpful. There we go. So now we have auto science going. We need to put more iron in this, which there's not a lot, of course. This needs power. This should be completely built at this point. There we go. Actually, we need. All right, cool. So now we're gonna be making. Oh, I gotta. Oops, I always hit the wrong key here. We have to do that, and then we'll do. Actually, just do this one here. Do that here. There we go. We have to make some more boxes, which I don't think we can we? We need more iron. So we're at the stage here where we almost have to start working on our smelting columns. We'll definitely have to work on our smelting columns. All right, we're making a bunch there. Good. That's good. So we have 4. Logistics is going to be almost finished, and then we're going to be going into lights, and that goes into for solar panels, of course, which we're not there yet, of course, but we will be soon. So it's a 2 to 1. So we'll do something. Actually, let's just take all this back, and we'll do this, and do that. That way our science will keep on running. We're going to need belts for sure. So now we can start working on our smelting columns a little bit. Well, baby smelting columns, that is. There we go. Get all that in. Get all this in. Perfect. So excuse me, guys. We have our logistics done, by the way. So we can put in our underground and our splitters. So we're going to need a couple of each of those. And then I'm glad this is making... Look at that. We got 10 more. Perfect, guys. This is really, we have tons of stone. So I think we need to... Actually, what we could do is we could make just a simple setup like this to make our stone furnaces for us. They're half a second craft time, which is great for us. That way, and then what we'll do is we'll just dump all of our stone in there, and then it'll just make. Do we have fast inserters yet? We do not. So what I need to do is do this, and then do that, and then basically take out half of this. And do we have any more boxes made? We don't. We need more iron. Of course, we need more iron. Always need more iron. Yeah, we're out of iron already. So what I want to do is I want to split this up because it does take 5 per craft. So if we have 2 of these, it's helpful. We can take a couple stacks out and then we can just craft them ourselves. Let's do shift everything because it's faster for us to. Actually, it is faster for us to craft them ourselves, isn't it? That's okay though. Dump that in there. Let's collect all of our iron again. Let's refuel all of these. What happened down here? Oh, this one is done. Alright, that's done. That's just done. So, oh, there, I heard the noise. Alright, let's gonna make all of these. Why not? These can still make them kind of on in the side or on the side. Alright, this is gonna be. We need this and this. Here we're gonna need all of this, and then here we can dump that in, and we actually put this in here as well. And there we go. So let's collect all of these, all of the belts. We're actually not doing too bad now. We should be able to set up some smelting columns. So the idea is I want to run, if you remember that, I want to run the bus over here. So we can do our starting smelting columns literally right over here. I think that would be perfectly fine. So we can get rid of that. Doesn't need to be here. That can go there. This can go here. That can go there. And then, all right. So the way you do these, oh, okay, there's a couple different ways you can do these. Basically, you need to, you can have 48 of these can fit. Now the problem is I don't know if we can have 48. I'm gonna get rid of all these trees, I think, just to kind of clear this out. And I want to get rid of all this stuff. You can't clear these with bots because they're not like they're entities, but they're not entities. If that makes sense. Because we want to do our full, our basic ones, and we can kind of start working on a bus eventually. Because our coal is going to be down here, and then we have our copper here. So the smelting columns will work down here just for now. I mean, these are not going to be here forever. These are just to start with it. So basically, we're just going to do. Yeah, that's not straight at all. That's not straight at all, guys. So we'll just start with. Can I not do this properly? There we go. And then we'll basically be doing a belt in the middle, and this will be our output belt, of course. And then we're going to need a belt over here for input. And then we'll need another belt over here for input. And then these are going to go here. And I'm not just going to use 4. I just have 4 because then I'll use my bots. There we go. And then we'll run it like this. These do get better once you start having better power poles, of course. We're going to need more power poles. We can make a bunch more. So basically, got to do this, this, and that, and then basically at the bottom of each of them is how you have to kind of do it. So right there, that is 8 of them. So we want to make 48, right? So basically, we'll go here, 48. So we basically have to copy this 6 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that takes us, not to the top, but it takes us quite to the top. I got to get some more of everything. We're out of everything right now. And then I want to get all of my iron. So yeah, because we're running out of like literally everything right now. We can dump a couple iron into here. We can do some more iron into this one. Copper, we're actually out of copper almost. Jeez, Louise. Okay. How are we doing with copper? Let's load these up. Okay, and then we'll do is we'll take... Oh, we need to... How is this even running, by the way? Oh, there we go. We can also dump in all of our... Well, not all of our trees. We'll take a couple... Oh, we'll take a couple stacks out, and then yeah, that'll just feed them as needed. And so far on power, we're doing quite fine on power. I don't need to mess with that. I gotta come over here is where we're at next, and then I want to bring power. We'll bring it across here because I want to try to make things look nicer in this playthrough. Usually it's just like a spaghetti freaking mess. What are we out of? We're out of inserters. How many? Ooh, 49 inserters right there. Oh, that's going to be so nice. That's going to be so nice for us. And then how are we doing here? Yeah, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I want to make... I can make some... I guess we can make some wooden boxes. It doesn't really matter. So we'll put these here. And this one we'll put wooden boxes. It's fine. So the way you want to do this down here is a couple different ways, like I said, of doing this. So you want to have... We can just set up just like this. And then... Oh, not like that. This, and then you have your one material coming in the one way, the other material coming the other way, and then you want to do something like this. So let's just cut this and put this. We could make it here. I'd rather put it here. I think this is fine. And then the way that the belts will work is they'll come out like this, and then they'll go up like that, and then you do this one this way, and that goes like that. And then here's where you're going to have your undergrounds coming in. So the way I want to set this up is you want to have it like... You want to have that one, because this has to span 2 then, right? So this is going to go here, and then that is going to go that, and then you have this one going in like this. This is for the... No, this has to go up 1, and then this has to go... This is wrong. This has to... You have to kind of do it like this to get the right kind of... This is going to go like that, and that's going to go through. And then this one is going to go like that. And I think that will work. So as we copy this and place this here, that'll work just fine. And if we place it like that, that'll work just fine. The only way it wouldn't... No, this is fine. This is great. So we're actually going to have a couple of these set up. Not yet, of course. And then right now we're all blinking. This is good because this means we can bring in our copper, right, or our coal right here. And it'll feed all the way across, which is really good. We're out of iron. What are we out of here? We're out of... Ooh, we missed a belt. Oh, did I miss a belt the whole way? That's okay. All good. All right, we'll collect our copper, of course. Let's collect the rest of our iron. Oh, this one's finished. Let's just collect the rest of these. How are we doing here? Science is actually doing pretty good right now. Let's just put this in there. Good. And then here we're lacking stone, so we can dump all of our stone in here. Take the rest of these. Man, 39. Oh, this is such a great way to do this. Do that, and then here we're doing... So these take what? 1 and 1.5. So this is fine. I just want to keep these moving for sure. We're out of iron there, of course. Let's keep these moving. Keep these moving, and then I don't have to mess with the rest of the stuff too much. These are out of coal, which is not good. We'll dump some more coal in there. All right, let's get the rest of this made. And then we have to make some... Oh, we actually have miners, so we can actually do this right away. These are going to start here. Doesn't really matter where you start these, honestly. Like that. Because you need very little. Ooh, we have like no belts. Shoot. There's your problem. We have no belts. Do we have any iron at all? I'm going to dump the iron into here. Once we get this up and running, we're going to be golden. We'll be golden. There we go. And we'll run this all the way across and join it to that. This way, no matter what we're smelting, we can use this type of array. This is a great array right here. Are these all filled? And we can just turn that off and turn this off. Well, what we'll do is I'm just going to put a couple boxes here just for now. Actually, put this one here. That way we can collect it as it's being done. But what I want to do is I want to blueprint this, because this is a great design. There we go. So this is going to be, I'll do, this is going to be 4 and then an 8. So this is going to be 48. Snap to grid. I don't know what the snap to grid. Oh, that's for doing. We're going to have to mess with the snap to grid in a bit. So that is the blueprint. Unnamed blueprint is going to be called yellow, or see, base, let's see, 48 smelting column yellow belt. There we go. That works, because that means we're using a yellow belt. We'll create the blueprint, and then we'll just stick it here. I do have a blueprint. Oh, no. I do have a blueprint as a B here. I have a balancer blueprint book, which I like to use. And then I have this one, which I kind of don't really have much things in this. This is some loading stations. Nothing great, but we can put this inside of, oh, never mind. We can put this open this one up, and then we can take this one and put this one inside of this. And then we can actually just get rid of that. And then what we can do is we can take this book and we can put it here. So basically what it'll do is you click on it and use your as a control. What is it? How do you shift between the next ones? Shift? Yeah, so shift. This is my this is not my design, of course. So you shift and rotate. So I actually have a basic ball here which we might use, and then I have it like this is your other one. So actually I don't want to even use that, honestly. Let's go back into, where's the other one at? Yeah, I want to put this here. Yeah, I just want to use the one that we made. I just want to use, yeah, sorry guys. I don't want to use the other one. There we go. Good. So that'll be iron, and then I'm just going to stamp this one down. Not that we need to use it yet, but we will be needing it. There we go. Or actually, blueprints, you don't shift click. There you go. All right, cool. So we need iron. Like that's what the name of the game is. I must hit the tab. Is iron. We have a bunch of iron now. How are we doing here? Load another one of these up. Good. Do we have any more stone on us? No, we don't. But we have another 20 of those, which is great. Dump that in there. We need to dump all this into here, and then we can dump that into there, and there we go. Okay, cool. That is exactly what we want. Now we just got to hook everything up. Oh, we added power poles. Shoot. I didn't realize we were out of power. Oh, yeah, because we have the whole... That's why we're out of... Like, why we added power poles? That's why. And so basically, we'll just start this here. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And then we'll just connect this up. And a lot of this is just, still temporary stuff that we'll be using down the line, right? Okay, cool. All right. Oh, we're going to have... Oh, no, we have to hook up like... Oh, we're rock and roll. No, we have to hook up our iron yet. So we need more... We still need more iron. We need more of these. We only have 4. Actually, I don't need these. I don't need this many. For smelting, you literally need like 2 of these or something like that. So we can check the max rate calculator now and see what this says. See if we can interpret this a certain way. Oh, it's because the smelters don't have actual recipes. That's why they don't have actual recipes. How are we doing up here with coal, by the way? I just want to keep this fed tons and tons and tons of coal. All right, we're good. This is fine. How are we doing with power, by the way? We're okay. What I want to do is I want to copy this and put it here, and then just do a little bit more belt work. I need to make another one of burner inserters, I think. And then what I want to do here is I want to make 2 more. Oh, that uses up all of our iron. All right, we're okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. This is good. All right, how are we doing with this? We need to make a bunch more of these. So these, I think I'll run these up and down. Might as well just start in the middle. Or start on the edge. Start in the middle. Start. So the first one can't go there. It can go here. Actually, it can go like that. There we go. And we have no belts Because everything keeps trying to feed over there. That's right. I have to try to turn. How do I turn the companion bots off? Companion. That's on. Oh, maybe I can't actually toggle them on and off. Okay, because they're gonna use all of my. They're gonna use all of my belts. That's okay. And then we gotta. Yeah, shoot. All right. I should not have done it. Actually, it looks like it's made. It looks like it's done anyway, so we're fine. All right, we need to make a couple more of these. This one, we're just gonna make all the rest of the belts that we can. We can ghost these, which is fine. The ghost will automatically put in your undergrounds. That's changed. Like there used to be. Oh, it used to be different. Let's just stop this one here. Actually, let's get rid of this. Let's just change this around a bit. So instead of having these, because we're gonna have a few more lanes of this coming down, at least 2. Let's just jump this. So instead of using 2, we'll just use 1. There we go. And then, well, whatever. I'll change this around if I need to. It's fine. All right. So we need the power. Always need power. All right. Good. So we're gonna have iron being made very, very soon, which is awesome. By the way, we need to make a ton. Oh, we're out of copper now. Interesting. Let's just load up the copper. Maybe plenty of copper here, or plenty of coal, I should say. How are we doing here with the science? Science is still chugging along. We need more belts, 1,000% more belts. How are we doing here? We can dump. We can do. I don't want to do that. I just want to do 2 of these, and then this we can just dump in here. Another 34. That's great. Okay, cool. We're basically on hold mode at the moment. We can just dump all of that in there because why not? Let's load these up. I could do this a bit differently. I will probably in a second here, but we need to make more. What do we need? We need copper, or we need copper. We need iron. Of course, we need iron. Oh, we're making. We should be making some at this point. Are we not making any? Oh, because we need a belt. Shoot, we need belts here. Shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna take this out. Come on, bots. Hey, there we go. Rock and roll. All right. I'm like, why are we not getting anything made? That's why. That is why. So the way that these work, as far as I know, you need to have, I think it's 26. I'll double check that very, very quickly. So yeah, basically you need to have 40, or how many machines do we need to have? Mining. So mining, you need to have 30 to fill a yellow belt, which is a good thing. So we're gonna keep. Okay, we're good to go here. Okay, cool. So you basically need 30 per column. Is basically what I'm getting at here. This one can go. We can actually just do it like that. I think we need more power, of course. So we could do it like, try to keep these somewhat symmetrical, I guess, a little bit. And then this one's gonna go down here. That one we don't need that one. Okay, cool. Because this is really 5 here. This will touch that. Hey, we got iron, man. We got iron. Yeah, Iron Man. We got iron. Look at that. Heck yeah, look at this. And we can set on the belt. My hotkey is F. Oh my gosh, is this not awesome or what? Oh, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. All right, we have tons of coal being made. So the next thing I want to do, though, with coal is I actually want to bring a belt of coal up here. We need to make a couple splitters. And then I want to bring the belt. I thought we had 50 some. Oh, we had tons of belts. We don't have any. We don't have any belts. I want to run this all the way up. Well, maybe not that far. Maybe not that far. I want to run that. Something like this. There, we just cancel all that. Put that one in like that. There we go. Cool. And then what we'll do with this is we will just put this one here, put this here, and then basically just take these 2 things out. We'll dump. I'll keep a little bit of wood. It will dump a lot of this back in here. And then this will come down, and this will come like that. And then we're actually what I want to do is, let's just redo this a little bit better. I want to put a splitter. How can I do this? This is kind of, maybe I should just do it back here. I'm just going to do it back here. Yeah, let's just redo this a bit. What I want to do is I want to turn this the other way, like that. And then take that one out. There we go. That'll be fine. And then what I want to do is I want to put this box here, and I want to put this splitter there, and I want to dump all of that and a bunch of this. Not that. I need that iron is very, very precious to me. And then what we'll do is we'll do input priority right. Except we need more belts because we're out of we're out of belts. There's your problem. There's your problem. Can we make this? We can make all these right now. Might as well just wait for this. And this is good. Needs more power pools over here, of course. And there we go. Cool. How are we doing on power, by the way? We're doing actually pretty good on power. I want them to make this one first. Come on. There we go. All right, I don't need to make this one. I'm just gonna wait. Actually, I don't need to wait up here. This is gonna be fine. This can go. Oh yeah, we gotta basically remove. I want to cut this whole thing out and put this here. These companion drones do work very. What? There we go. Get rid of that one. There we go. Perfect. The companion drones do work very, very well. And this is fine. We're going to input priority on the right. Just to get use of some of this other stuff. And then this should be fine. And then, yeah, this will all back up eventually. And then we'll be, like, our power might be dwindling a little bit. We're fine. Perfectly fine. What I can actually do is just take a couple stacks of this. And just do that. Just to use it, you know. If you don't use it, you lose it. There we go. And this is done. So now we have 7.2 megawatts. Perfect. What else are we researching, by the way? We're at this. We don't need turrets. We don't need any of this stuff. I guess the next thing would be green science. We're not anywhere ready for green science yet, but we can start. Landfill, definitely landfill. Steel, steel smelters, of course. Logistics gives you the wires, which I do also want. Those are engines, tool belt, probably crafting. Probably crafting speed would be the. Oh, where's crafting speed locked under? Oh, it's locked under all of these. All right, duh. And that's locked under what? Oh, that one's already being done. That one's going to go into. This is going to go there, and then we're going to go into this because you want to have faster researching speed. We're going to do better these, and then we're going to do this. We're doing already. This we're doing already. Then we can get into doing circuits, and then we can start using these. And there we go. Cool. So we got to get all of these. We need tons of belts now. Still tons and tons and tons. I know I can probably get rid of this at this point. Why can't I run? Am I stuck? Oh, there we go. It was weird. I still am using this one here. Because why not? This is still, we're chugging along pretty good here. We're going to do one there, and then here we're going to make, just need all the belts. We're probably stuck here for something. Here we go. More of that. And then furnaces, we'll never not need furnaces because stone furnaces are great. They're really good for sure. We have 170. That might be enough for now, at least. I don't know. We'll let the rest of this run out, and then we'll decide. This is full, of course. How are we doing with iron or copper down here? Let's load these up, of course. There we go. All right, cool. We need to make our belts. Belts. All right, we got another 114. I'm sure that's going to be enough. Well, basically, the boss just took all of them, so hopefully it's enough. And then what we'll do is we need to make more of these. We need to make more of everything, basically. But right now, we're doing super great, though, with our iron. Look at this. This is amazing. Perfect. Oh. Oh, look at that. Glorious iron. Glorious iron. We'll dump some more out of here. All right, cool. So the science is going to keep on plugging away, which is great. Here, we're going to dump a lot of this in here. This, we're going to dump a lot of it in here. And then here, we're dump some more, and then a bunch more of that. There we go. This is our basic, like, it's not even a mini mole. If you anyway, actually, we should also make, how am I making that? We have some of them. Oh, we don't actually have any of them. Is we can make a oh, I can't choose until we have one locked in. There we go. We can also do mining drills. So that actually needs the same thing. So we need that. And then we also need this again, which is going to be fine. And we'll grab this here. So the mining drills, yeah, they need gears, of course, which is fine. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. This is going to go here, and this is going to go output to this box here. So what we're going to need here is just tons of that, and then this is going to be slow going. It should alternate between the two recipes, though. It should, one should go here, one should go there. It should do that. Oh, can we make fast inserters now? We can. No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. You know why? Because we're out of iron again, of course. We're always out of iron. Always out of iron, which is fine. Oops, I don't want to hold control. I just want that. There we go. All right, now we got make some more of these, which is these are going to be super, super helpful. All right, and then we're going to just basically cut that out and put fast inserters in here. Fast inserters will be for stuff like, because what's the slowdown here is basically that. So we can do this, this, that's going to be fine. And then I want to take, this one's going to go here. So I wonder how it's prioritizing. Doesn't look like it is prioritizing anything, does it? Alright, that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just kind of cut this away and we'll just move it. We'll just get rid of this altogether. Get rid of it altogether, because what I want to do is I want to start working on my my hub. So this is fine. This is perfectly fine. I'm just going to let this run. Let it run as is. So we can start working on it. We do have to make tons more of these, though. These need the same thing as these, which is why, yeah, let's just do iron gear wheels. We should have something making iron gear wheels. Like this should be going into there as well. Because you always need iron gear wheels. Put that here. There we go. Because that way we won't. Great. Always need iron gear wheels. So we just want to make tons more of these. I should also set up one that just makes electronic circuits too. No, this is fine. It's fine because by the time we get to that point, we'll be good to go here. We have iron gear wheels, always iron gear wheels. I do want to limit it to two stacks though. I think that's plenty. This is good. This is good. Perfect. Get all the coal. How are we doing on copper? So I was thinking about. Oh, we need to make more of these. We need to make everything right now. Everything. Because this is not 30. This is 14. But this is going very, very well. And my other thought was to have 2 iron and have 1 copper. I just don't want to burn through all my things yet. That's the problem. So we need to have 30. Well, we need to have a lot more of these, basically. So we're going to make assemblers. We can actually cut down on these a little bit. Let's just cut all these out because we have gears being made. Oh, I can't reach it. We have gears being made here. So we should be able to make, make all of these. So we got to get our smelters up and running better. How are we doing here? Here we're doing okay. We can probably even, honestly, we can get rid of these at this point. We don't need these. This is, oh, we have to hook up our, I don't have that hooked up yet. Whoopsies. That may be a problem. That's going to go like that, and that's going to go like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take this one because it's important to have. Thank you, bots. Because let's just go double check here where we're at with this, because this is probably going to be getting low. We have so much freaking coal here. How fast are these, by the way? 302. Yeah, this is less, so we could actually even just put one of these in here and then just run some power poles to it. Actually, we could just make this a fast one because I want to use up this stuff first. Make some more power poles. We're gonna need tons of all of this stuff. Now the other thought I had was, oh, maybe we should just do our own mall. Not stamp down a blueprint, but I think I'm gonna blueprint it. These, I'm not even gonna put these out here. It kind of seems pointless to put those out here, honestly. All right, we got this. So we have to get 30. So how many is this? 20. So we need 10 more. 10 more. I have 8 more. This can actually even go here. That's 8 more, right? So I want to have a full load of them here. That's 29 here, which we need 1 more, and then we can just ghost all of these, the rest of these, which is perfectly fine as well. We'll put some power on here. Great. And then we'll run a belt. So what I want to do right here then is I want to stop this, get rid of this. The only thing I'm going to really start using the blueprint book for is going to be, oops, let's go into here. It's going to be, is I want to do the balancers. Yeah, this is going to go here. There we go. See, if you right click on it, it's going to bring up, I want to have a 4-to-4 or 4-to-2 balancer for now. Actually, I don't know if we would even, honestly, don't even need that. I'm going way above what I actually need here. So we're going to do something like that, and then this is going to, how can I click that? Down to here, and then I want to do input priority is going to be on the right first. This is going to be to here, and then this is fine. We'll run this one down to here, and then that's going to run like that, and then this one's going to run like this, because we need iron. Iron is where we're kind of at right now. I also do want to do copper, of course, but we need more iron. Iron for everybody. There we go. And we have tons of iron here, which is great. We can actually put in a couple of these. That'll help out a little bit. I love just running down the belts and grabbing all the iron, which is amazing. Let's just get, I'm going to stop. I'm going to pick this up. We don't, actually I'm going to leave it for now, I should say. Pick those up. How are we doing here? Dump a bunch more in there just to keep the science. I mean, eventually we're going to run out of the science that we can actually do, which is going to be very, very soon, by the way. Dumps that in there. We'll do a couple of these, one of these. We can dump that into that. There we go. Can I make more of, I just want to get all of these made that I can. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. This we can get rid of. There we go. And then we need, because we're going to need tons of these inserters. This is going fine. I want to grab more gears because you always need gears, that's for sure. And then this can just go into this. This can just go into here. And then this, whoopsies, this one here can go just into that. Perfect. All right, we're doing really good now, guys. So we can't go there. We can go here. Oh, looks like we're out. Okay, fair enough. All right, do that. Can I do this? And then go there. And then here. I just want to line up the ones. I just want to line them all up. And then here we can do, oh, not like that, like that. There we go. Now we can hook all this up. We can hook all this up, by the way, as well. And they'll start putting them in, you know, as they can, of course. That's gonna go like that, and then this here. Oh, we need to make, man, we need to get our mall up and running, or our hub, as some people call it. Call it a mall, it's fine. This is gonna go, and this can just go here, like that. And then this one here can just feed down into the same difference. That can just go to there because there's not many here. I just want to use all of them, of course. This doesn't have to be here. This one can go, where are we at here? It can go. Do I have too many spaces in between this? No, we're fine. There, and this one can go here. And that can go, whoops, not there. Nope, I want this to go there. To go, come on, there. Alright, come on, bot. There we go. That should be all of them, I think. There we go. Cool. So they'll kind of make as they need to. Grab more of these, more. Everything's more. All right, so I don't know if we can actually do it on this if it counts the ones that are there, which is 79. So that's actually a little bit more. We need 30 to fill both. So we have a little bit more than what we need. But again, it's fine. It doesn't matter at all. Like it's perfectly fine. This is fine here. And then this is going to filter the, this is good. This is good. So I want to... So basically we have these... How many is this going to be here? We have this many, which is 36 is going to be on one. And then we have 43 on the other one. So they're not quite even, but they're close enough. And then these aren't going to be pulling in any coal. Because we can't get all of it. These we won't be able to get. Actually, I think we bump that back. Oh, no, we're starting to get the... Yeah, we can't. Okay, never mind. We can't do that. This just needs a... There we go. Actually, let's just filter this into this one. Let me get rid of that. Fine, fine, fine. All right, guys, we're doing really, really well here. We have to make a couple of these, couple more of these. We're going to copy this just for now. Because we just have tons of iron. Amazing. All right. So, all right, everything's hooked up. We still have a bunch of dummy modes here, whatever we're going to call them. We're going to need more. Copper is going to be the next thing that we work on. But which we actually are out of time right now. So what we could do, yeah, we have so much coal right now. So remember, if you walk over here and you hit Shift C, it's going to put everything that can go somewhere into something. And there you go. For some reason, to put the iron plate into this, which doesn't make any sense. Because, I mean, it can go in here, but that kind of doesn't make any sense. I think I actually put it into this. There we go. Cool. That's a great way to clean up your inventory. All right, guys. I think, how are we doing here? We have enough gears. We need more iron, of course. Actually, let's just limit this to 100, I think. There we go. How are we doing here? Making belts like crazy. Because we need belts like crazy. This can have this. And then this is getting low on copper and that. And this is getting low on that. Grab all those. All right, we have 300 inserters now, which is amazing. We need to make the rest of these. You actually had a plate already. How is that possible? There we go. So we're going to queue up the rest of these. So this is slightly overkill. We need 30 to do 2 belts. Or 30 for 1 belt. And we have 79. So we're 19 over what we need. But that's fine. And what I also want to do is I want to go in here. Yeah, we have this blueprint. I want to stamp this one down. So this is going to be, I think I'm going to do 1 more row for iron. No, I don't want to do that because we're not going to need it. I'm going to do 1 here for copper. I think 1 copper is probably going to be sufficient for what we need it for at the moment, I should say. So we're going to do something like that. The bots will do their thing. And then we have to get a bunch. Yeah, this is a great spot for these too. Cool. All right, guys. So we're going to end the episode here. We're going to keep these episodes around an hour. I think that would be good for you guys. When we come back next episode, we want to get this fill. Oh, actually, I'll just come and stand over here. Get this smelter all ready to go. And then what we want to do is we want to start working on the bus. At least preliminary bus. And that's going to be over here. Now, as I said before, I do have a mall, which is going to be... Where is it? Wait a minute. Do I not have it there? Did I get rid of it? Seriously? No, here. A starter hub. And basically, the starter hub is going to be... this is one that I made. I used designs that other people have had, but I mainly used it for myself. This is to make belts, gears, all 3 types of belts eventually. And then we're making inserters, we're making pipes, we're making miners, repair packs, which you don't actually need for anything, and then radars, which again, we don't really need radars. But I think I'm going to use this instead of making my own. Because we don't want to spend tons of time doing this, honestly. So the bus is going to go there. This is a very big... So the bus is going to go... Eventually it's going to sprawl all the way up there. So we want to push this down pretty far. I think maybe here, and then we'll start the iron, and then we'll work. We need enough for, I think, we need like 20 squares. And this we're going to have to landfill, of course. So I want to put this, or the other way we could put it this way. But I think putting it down like this, nothing's going to be added onto this. I think here is fine to put it. I think this is going to be a fine spot. There we go. And that's going to be our starter hub. So it's basically... These are all going to be assembly machine 1s, which is what we have. So this is going to be fine. I mean, we're going to be fine here, of course. And then we got to make, I don't know if I have logistics set up with this or not yet. I don't think I do. I do have logistics here. Because basically what it's going to do is, I'll explain this, I can explain this in here. This is only going to run if there's less than 1,000 in this box. This one's only going to run is if there's more than 200 in the box. Because obviously these are techs that we don't have researched yet. So the stuff we don't research we can't do. I'm actually not going to even do repair packs. Because we don't, well, I guess we can make them and just set this condition. Is this put in here yet? It's not reading that one for some reason. Maybe because there's no power, but there is. I think I just have to make it. I just want to see if we can do it now. So here, basically the radars will make. We don't need radars. So what we're going to do is, if this is, basically we're just going to turn this off. Or should I just like? I can make. How about we just make 10? Let's just make, if it's less than, say, 1, make it. Okay. Same thing with the repair packs. If this is less than say, let's just do 10. If it's less than 10, make them. If it's less than 10, make it. If this has less than, let's leave it the way it was. I'll just leave it to 10. It's fine. Because I don't have biters. I don't have anything that has to be repaired. So we're good to go. This here is set up. This is 100 because we're going to need them. And then, yeah, here's our mall. We need to make tons of, mainly it's going to be this stuff in the beginning. Tons of these. I mean, to be tons of these, of course. But I just went over time what I was saying. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode or the length of these episodes, please leave it in the comments. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a like as well as a separate comment. It would be much appreciated. And if you're looking forward to this series, we need more power, feel free to give suggestions and also hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button. That way you don't miss out on new Factorio episodes. Once I get back into streaming, guys, if you made it this far, I will be streaming this as well. That way we can get a good 2-hour, chunk of time. But for the first hour, I think we're good. Next episode, we'll get coal hooked, or we'll get copper hooked up. We'll get our first basic smelting going. This is our first we have to set up right here. We'll set up a very basic little whatchamacallit, because we'll get rid of all this stuff, a green circuit array, because these will need green circuits. Basically this here is using iron plate, and then this is your circuits, because none of these things need copper. I'm not sure what that's supposed to actually be. We can't research it anyway. Old pipes and stuff, and then down here is going to be your other inserters, because none of them actually need copper plate, like raw copper. These should be belts. This is going to be undergrounds, which we will need tons of these things. Again, this is a mold that I had inspired from other people, but it's my own design. So you may say, oh, it looks exactly like blank person's. It may look similar, but it's not their design to a T. It's my design based on how I think things should maybe go. These are going to be the rest of the belts. These will be the rest of the inserters, pipes, and then the ones that we make fluid handling, I didn't make any of those. Well, maybe we'll do those on camera. All right, guys, done talking, well over time. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next Factorio Ribbon World episode. Take care now.